Once again, the Indianapolis Colts lose a rookie to an ACL tear. This time it's a safety in Daniel Scott. He was a 5th-round pick. He was pick 158. He's gone, done for the season, and now you look at the Colts safety room. Very little experience after Julian Blackmon. You do have Ronnie Thomas, who played a bit last year. He looked all right, but after that, I mean, who do you really have that has any experience at all? Trevor Denbo, he doesn't have any experience there. It sucks to see another rookie go down because it seemed like the Colts were pretty excited about Daniel Scott. They thought that he could be a very good special teamer and possibly a depth in the safety room and the defensive back room. And last year it was Alec Ogletree in training camp with an ACL tear, and now it's Daniel Scott in OTAs. And the unfortunate thing about it is, it's unfortunate either way, but what makes it even worse is it was the last day and last play of OTAs, and he tears his ACL out for the season. And being a late-round pick, right, if you suffer a serious injury like this, it doesn't look good for your NFL career, because it usually seems when a late-round player suffers an ACL tear, they don't usually make it back. They don't usually make it to the team next year. I mean, sometimes they do, but, being such a late-round pick, and, it's just the harsh reality of the NFL. When you suffer a serious injury, the team is going to go out and look for someone else, whether it's short-term or they become a long-term answer, and ultimately, you're left out. Now, it sucks, and I hope Daniel Scott has a good, solid recovery. Hopefully, he does get a chance to play next year, and I think, he will absolutely be on the Colts next year during OTAs and such, but maybe he doesn't win the battle at that point. He's still recovering, just not maybe what the Colts wanted, and maybe the Colts have someone else at that point, and that's just the harsh reality of the NFL. But Daniel Scott, man, this leaves us, we already have little to no depth in the safety room. Julian Blackmon, Ronnie Thomas. I mean, after that, who do we really have? Let's look at the Colts depth chart right now. The Colts depth chart. Let's see. ESPN. Let's see what the depth chart has. So, on the depth chart, we have for safeties Ronnie Thomas. You have Nick Cross. He didn't really play much last year, and it seemed the Colts weren't really that high on him. They weren't really excited for him. Trevor Denbo, Marcel Dabo, Henry Black, Aaron Maddox, and now Daniel Scott is on the IR. So really, you do not have a lot of depth, especially when you consider playing time and how, that kind of stuff. I mean, it wasn't great with Daniel Scott playing time, but at least you had a safety that you drafted in the 5th round that you like somewhat, and hopefully he can be a solid 3-4 safety, or maybe even a great special teamer. He's whatever, Last play, last day of OTAs, Daniel Scott tears his ACL, and the Colts are left with a pretty rough safety room after the first 2 starters. Honestly, Julian Blackmon's all right, and I like Ronnie Thomas. It showed that them moving Julian Blackmon to strong safety, that they have high hopes for Ronnie Thomas for being a free safety. They have high praise for him. They have high expectations, and that makes me a little bit excited for Ronnie Thomas because he did look good last year. Julian Blackmon, he's had injury issues. Hopefully he can get that figured out. But I want you guys to let me know, maybe there's a safety out there that you would like to see the Colts sign. Ronnie McLeod has already gone. I've seen some people wanting Ronnie McLeod back. He's already gone to the Browns. He's not an option. But you guys give me your thoughts in the comment section. Injuries, the ACL tear, the serious injuries for a rookie in training camp deal goes on for another year in Indianapolis, unfortunately. So this is JDW Sports Talk Show. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, put the post notification bell on so you don't miss any future videos. This is the JDW Sports Talk Show, and I am signing